I can't believe I'm going to talk about this, but what about basic dojo rules? You know, when you come into a dojo, how should you react, or how should you act when you're in the facility, when you're on the mats? I mean, the basics are usually always there, and everybody gathers them. You bow before going on to the tatami area or off it. But there are other things too that are sometimes not always clearly spoken out about. But as an example, if you have a class going on and you have some black belts on the mats and they're giving instruction, most respectful thing you could do is, first off, pay attention. You know, respect that they're there trying to give their time and effort to you. So accept that. And stay there. Don't go running off to the mat saying, I got to go to the bathroom or something. That's another thing. Bathroom breaks is a real sore spot sometimes in some dojos. You know, you should be using a washroom when you get dressed, when you first come into the dojo and change. And then don't go back in there again until after the class is finished. That's a basic. But some people don't get it. But there's other rules there, basic rules too. You know, be polite. Be polite. Watch your language. You know, don't use anything that's out of like a curse word or something on the mats. You know, you got to treat the place with a lot of different types, different levels of respect that you may not always practice in a school or in other facilities. An example like this dojo is actually in a church hall. There's other things that you need to consider and be considerate of. A lot of judo dojos have been born and ran in church basements and so on, in church halls. So those are something else to consider. Just be respectful.